All right, so we just got the updated DRS numbers on GameStop's most recent quarterly earnings report. So I want to dig into where all the shares are at this point for GME stock. Of course, none of this is financial advice, just my personal thoughts and opinions, but let's get right into it. After the stock dividend, we have 304 million shares outstanding, right? And on this side, I have percentage of shares outstanding broken down, and then this is the number of shares for each category, right? So I just kind of wanted to show where the shares are at the time of this recording. Of course, we don't know what's happening day to day, but this gives us a general idea of where we're at, right? So DRS, we got the updated number on the quarterly report, right? It's 71.3 million total shares are now registered at GameStop's direct registrar, transfer agent, computer share, right? That's 23.5% of all the shares outstanding. Not even the float, that's shares outstanding, right? So that's like all the GameStop shares that have ever been created and issued, right? Or supposedly were supposed to be, right? Because DTC is not doing what they're supposed to do. Insiders, right? We know that's Ryan Cohen, a big majority of it, but then we also have some other insiders, right, that have shares. So 48.7 million right there, and that's 16% of all the shares outstanding, right? So if 16% of all the shares outstanding are with insiders, I'm pretty sure the people running the company have their interests aligned with the company's success, right? And that's also something we're seeing through GameStop's vesting plan, right, for store leaders, where they're going to be vested with shares in the company. So they'll be rewarded nicely if the company succeeds. So it's more incentive for them to do a good job in their stores and elsewhere with GameStop. So then we have institutions, right? So I'm a little bit conflicted on this because not conflicted, more so like they're probably, most of them are lending out the shares, right? How can we really know or what they're doing with those shares? So like, that's like, yeah. That's why I kind of just got the total insiders and DRS down here of 39.5% of all shares outstanding are insiders and people shares registered at computer share, right? That's a miraculous number, right? Like it's crazy. And then institutions, right? That's another 26.9% of all the shares outstanding. And that's about 82 million. So if you add all of those up, you're looking at 202 million shares. Of the 304 million shares outstanding are DRS shares, right? Registered at computer share, insiders, or institutions. Of course, again, we don't know what's going on with the institutional shares. It could be lent out, swapped, who knows, whatever. But it's still 202 million out of 304 million, right? That's 66.4% of all the shares outstanding. That's 2/3 of the shares outstanding are all tied up in that. And that's not even accounting for all the shares that have been DRS since the end of July. And how about all the shares in brokerages that we don't really, people who haven't DRS, they can't DRS, whatever the reason is. How about retirement accounts, right? Personally, for me, my only non-DRS shares are in retirement accounts. Every other share I have is registered at computer share. Of course, none of this is financial advice. Like I said before, these are just my personal thoughts and opinions. But I just wanted to very simply break this down and just kind of give some of my thoughts on it. But yeah, this is what's going on with GameStop stock. Hope you have a great day.